The smell hit them first. Detective Ramirez yanked a handkerchief from his pocket and pressed it to his nose. The living room looked like a war zone. Blood splattered on the walls, pooling under the limp corpse sprawled on the carpet. Male, mid-30s, knife wound to the chest. Dead for at least 2 days. Jesus, muttered Officer Lane, kneeling beside the body. You think this is our guy? The stranger. Ramirez scanned the room. Broken lamp. Overturned table. No signs of forced entry. Whoever did this was invited in. No, Ramirez said. This guy was trying to fight. He moved deeper into the house, following the crimson trail that snaked toward the attic ladder. The cord hung low, streaked with fingerprints, bloody ones. Sir, Lane whispered from behind him. Look at this. On the wall, scrawled in blood, were 5 words. Wrong one. I'm still here. Ramirez's jaw tightened. He pulled his gun and climbed the attic steps. Lane followed, gun drawn, the wooden boards creaking under their weight. The attic was a tomb, cold, silent. Dust hung in the air like cobwebs of time. But the walls were alive. Photographs, hundreds of them. Every inch of the beams covered with snapshots of a woman. Eating breakfast, sleeping, laughing with friends, brushing her teeth. Every single one taken from inside this house. And then Lane found the box. A plain cardboard box shoved under a sheet. Inside, flash drives. Dozens of them, each labeled with a date, spanning 28 years back. What the hell is this? Lane whispered. Ramirez plugged one into his laptop. The screen filled with grainy footage, old VHS quality video. A little girl in pigtails eating cereal at the same kitchen downstairs. Another clip, her first birthday, balloons in the background. Another, her asleep years later, now a teenager. And then, last night, the video showed her in the living room, standing over the dead man with a knife. But here's what froze Ramirez's blood. Behind her, in the corner of the frame, barely visible in the shadows, a man, smiling, watching, filming. He was here, Ramirez muttered. He filmed the whole damn thing. Lane's voice cracked. But where is she now? Before Ramirez could answer, the laptop screen flickered. Static. Then a video started playing automatically. A man's face filled the frame, close to the lens. Gone. Eyes like burned-out stars. Detective Ramirez, the stranger said softly, as if he'd been expecting him. You're too late. She's part of my collection now. And then the camera panned sideways, showing dozens of other women, bound and gagged in a dimly lit place that wasn't the attic. Ramirez's breath hitched. Lane stumbled back, knocking over a box. Inside it, teeth, human teeth, labeled with names and dates. The screen flickered again, and the stranger leaned in one last time. His grin was wider now. Check the basement. Both men whipped around and bolted down the ladder, guns drawn, hearts hammering. They reached the basement door, kicked it open. Empty, just dirt and concrete. But then Ramirez saw it. A fresh hole in the wall. Tunnel, leading into blackness. And on the floor, a note written in blood. You killed the wrong person again. 6 months later, the case remains unsolved. The woman was never found. Neither were the others. But sometimes, in the dead of night, detectives still receive videos. Grainy clips of terrified eyes staring into the camera, muffled screams in the background, and that same voice whispering, "Home is where the heart is." And the file name? Attic_file_237 MP4.